Hey, what's up, everybody? My throat is still not feeling better, but I'm gonna explain all of this junk that I just put up on the screen. All right, so this is Bitcoin on the 4-hour chart. Now, here's one thing about Bitcoin, right? Everybody speculates that Bitcoin is gonna go up to like new all-time highs and stuff like that. And although that's very possible, right? We should still probably stay modest. So as we all know that recently there was a bear market and price really tanked for a lot of crypto stocks, forex bonds, indices, all of that stuff. But on this new bull run, I think it should be better. So right here we have. Let me just start off by saying we have our Fibonacci drawn up from a impulsive major pivot point to another impulsive major pivot point. As we can see here, we put it from the low to the high, all right, because we want this to be bullish and we estimate it's going to go bullish. So essentially, right, we have this little golden zone right here. You see the 0.382, 0.5, 0.618. This is called the golden zone. This is where price is most likely to retrace and basically hit that zone and then finally go up. So for me, right, I kind of estimate that Bitcoin is probably going to hit around anywhere from 37 to 35K. That's why your stop loss should honestly be probably right around the liquidity grab zone or a little bit above it. Now, over here, we can see that we have our ABCD pattern. We go up, down, so A, B, C, and D. So with our this is our 2022 discount zone. This is where price hit, this is where price kind of chilled out in 2022. We have our 2023 zone, as we can see here, and then we have our liquidity grab zone from the current Bitcoin pump. So essentially, if price hits this means it's a liquidity grab, and you should probably enter that because that would mean that it's most likely just hedge funds trying to liquidate traders and get money so they can have their long positions, because some people still speculate that Bitcoin is still gonna tank to like 25K or something like that, something absurd. I don't think so. 35K is a really good place to buy, but it's up to you. So as we can see here, right, we have a liquidity grab that this wick just barely touched the 49K zone and then quickly retraced after that. It's about to enter the golden zone, and as we can see here, it kept on rejecting the support box. If we get a little closer look, we can see that a ton of times the wick like just touches it and then goes back up, touches it, goes back up. So we're gonna wait until it gets actually deep in the support box, deep into the deep into the golden zone before it actually retests. So we have our entry right around the 0.5 area, around 37K. You can even make your entry 35K, but I put mine at 37 for the sake of Fibonacci. This is actually a really good idea to have your entry somewhere between 0.5 and 0.618. You can have it a little less, but I am going to stay really modest and put it around the 0.5 because that's just what Fibonacci tells me, and that's just how I trade. So we can have our take profit levels. We have the minus 0.272, that's our take profit 1, and minus 0.618, that's our take profit 2. So this is the Bitcoin all-time high, around 68 and 69K. Now, people speculate that Bitcoin will actually go up, but I'm not entirely sure, so I'm going to stay modest because greed kills. So we have our take profit levels 1 and 2. This trade is a 6-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Very good, actually. Risk to reward. I don't think that it's going to hit the liquidity grab zone because we already, like, hedge funds already got liquidity up here in this major pivot point, as well as this line right here. This is the zero line. And I estimate that, I really don't think that it's going to hit this liquidity grab zone, but on the event that it actually does and you do lose and hit stop loss, you should probably re-enter because there's just so much news regarding Bitcoin ETFs and even Ethereum ETFs that crypto is probably not going to tank unless a major, like, something or the other happens. With the 2024 U.S. election, I have a strong feeling that Biden is not going to make it. So, we shouldn't be in a bull run or a bear market. Um, and the economy should get a little bit better. But yeah, so this is a little write up. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really good trade. Just got to be patient. Make sure you don't enter too much, and make sure you leverage maximum like 5. I'm probably going to put maybe around 10% of my portfolio on like a 3 or 5x leverage when it hits the 0.5 zone, and just let it ride. And yeah, that's the trade. And then after it hits around take profit 1, we can notice that we have a discount zone at around this golden zone. So if I were to draw out the discount zone right now, it would be probably around here. So I'm just going to make that green for y'all so you can understand. So this would probably be the discount zone. So if price ever retests from take profit 1 down, okay, people are going to really buy in this area, because as we can see, it kind of consolidated a little bit, had a little bit of an upward movement, but still really chilled in this zone for a while, and then retested and went back up. Every time it's hit the discount zone, people tend to buy a lot, as we can see here, a huge upward movement. And then even in 2022, when it hit this zone right here, price went, from, what is this, 16K, and then let's see, this is 2022, and like maybe, I don't know, half a year, it went from 16K to 30K. That's almost a double of the price. So make sure to have your discount zones well mapped out. And yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I will answer them. And yeah.